have another cup, Daddy?
How many have I had? Wait, I don't want to know.
Sun's setting fast.
You all right?
The hanged man. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless soddings.
Where did this happen?
Further down the right, please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened. Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy. Lend me your strength. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. My wounds, boy.
fall. Better already. Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Sun's setting fast.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate.
Of course, I knew. Oh, what?
Because
We haven't much, but you're free to look. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
But how did the grocer know?
It's looking to be a fine.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just own up. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless... Someone's... If there's anything you're...
Wanted to send a message.
I see I'm busy here.
What do you want?
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
And?
Clive, was it?
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts? You're rubbing me blind, you know. Speaking of, if you ask... Oh,
All right.
take a seat, Clive.
So you really... Sid's been talking about bringing...
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital.
Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Blood still might work to our advantage on this. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys. Is making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Lucky feet.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Goats at your serve, Otto's, and there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Well, maybe I don't have to. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, reckon you could probably tick off the... Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off?
Master Quinton. Wait, that's... Oh, if you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lost Wing...
And you need someone to...
I do indeed. I suppose I tried, and if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon... You look like you can handle that blade of yours, please.
All right.
Oh...
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Excellent. Another fight. Get him!
You know what to do, boy.
Looks like that was the most of them. I better.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank... I'll go to Rouge. The vineyards...
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see...
Get him! Sick him, Torgal! You know what to do, boy. Mistakes. Over here. Sick him, Torgal! Get him, boy! It's over. We're finished!
Didn't that tower used to be taller?
Get him! Give them all you've got, boy! Get him, boy! Get him! Sick him, Torgal! Get him! Sick him, Torgal! There, boy! Give them all you've got, boy!
There. Northreach. Soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Chain of roast
Fresh fish, hauled from the Sea of Grace this very morning.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been set up by a friend. The right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Not another step, branded, or you'll be spending the night in a cell.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Do you see anything you like? And a fine, fine day to you.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
You say these are all from down here?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut-tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have, as do you, and we can speak.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw by?
That won't be... Clive, my darling. Welcome.
Thank you for seeing me.
Well, that was whatever wound you so tight, I wonder.
You, mentioned a favor.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked, but to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust, and hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at them. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon.
I should probably start here.
You wear the
Enough that.
She's... Oh, but she thinks...
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh?
I'm told you share a bedchamber with... Did she...
Before she went. Only that she did mention...
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Followed her around. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much...
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in...
You've been very...
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in...
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good time.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatiane, you...
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke, according to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there.
And you plan on traveling...
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables.
I shall return as soon as I... Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and star. Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my... And who better than would you...
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Oh, I have... and
That's the day done then.
No one's allowed
Are you
through
gonna
the
buy
gate.
something or not?
However do they get back?
There's nothing here for you.
I have a delivery from Etienne.
Why didn't? Times are hard. Sorry. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's fun.
find carpets like this in the capital.
I have no Well, I have business with you.
I do not know you.
Somewhere that fuck. I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life.
What did you say was in these pies again?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master, anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The guards for Etienne likes it.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Ah! I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased?
You mean the crystals? No need to be...
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackle. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals. And if you don't know what this day's work may... Despite...
I didn't realize...
As scarce...
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
The markets are open.
What do you reckon Yannick's done to upset the dame?
Square as a cow, mostly.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars. Can I trust you?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of...
All right.
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers. And yet many would see their servants starve, not for the want of coin. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut, and despite my...
Fine.
Oh, thank you. Here, deliver these, but keep them... What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. 3 bear...
It's no wonder so...
Tragic. Be discreet for both.
You won't be
I'm afraid not.
crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him.
Me? That's some...
It's not been half a moon since Bellingham's talk.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you to rest? And you! If you've got a message for me, out with...
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I...
And what of your... A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
All right.
Business.
Just
Some
I must give some.
Think I might see you tonight?
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait. You're not one of us!
sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away. Stay down. Get him, boy! So sick of Torgal! Stay down! Get him, boy! Get him, boy! You, branded! Here, now! You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging, well...
All right.
My. I see he's over that way, towards the coast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
But the wolf! It's going to eat me!
What if I can help it? Stay back. I'll deal with this.
There, boy! That's it. You know what, boy. Get him. You lose.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to... That wolf was trained. better trained by father. You are...
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you.
You're not the branded I... Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm beholden to no one. And I take...
Lies! Do you think...
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How...
Can't we just buy another hound?
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch...
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier. Very...
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Fits you here.
Gladly.
Hey there, bird. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
her out of her pen while I did my... I think she's lost.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try.
She's beautiful, white hair. She likes push.
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know.
The windmill.
Off with you now.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. So...
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
I'm so sorry.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for...
Understood.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A Branded? What?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame.
Why, of course I have. What is it?
Rumour has it you were seen arguing with us.
Yeah? He had a comb, which he claimed, but old though it was, and I stood firm, however.
And do you know where he went after that? My thanks.
Not at all. I would too. Be sure and tell her, won't you?
It smells of death here, Torgor. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down. You know what to do, boy.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you.
If that's... The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I... By the looks of things.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a Dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the Dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that...
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the Dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by. Not much chance I'd make it through the Penitent's Gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. Sid had better have a plan.
if it was a message that...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that they said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. It is but rare. Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before the Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning...
Not to mention this.
But that...
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
The passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
There's not one single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
Men up in the garrison. I swear this passage used to be secret.
Enemies upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clyde. Perfect plans.
Get him!
That's enough.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms! Get him, boy! There, boy! Get him, boy!
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
You're a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
There, boy! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Toggle!
That's ready.
Sick him, Toggle! Get him!
You feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
There, boy!
Not this time. Over here.
There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
To that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
The miners. The guards.
The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them on there, that's it.
Isabel says she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
What? She said you could call her Isabel. All right. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Fuck me. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Right, yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on!
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
That's better.
Sick of Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. There, boy. Over here. There, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do. Don't let them get away.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it. There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it. should try it. You want to tell me?
Maybe later. There, boy! Sick of Toggle! Give them all you've got, boy!